Hello everyone and welcome back to the graphing calculator how-tos for statistics. So today we are going to be taking a set of paired data. So we're going to be taking a paired data set and we are going to be using a graphing calculator to find the equation of the regression line and calculating the correlation coefficient R for that sample data. You're going to find that those two things can actually be calculated all in one single step. So we're going to be taking this data here, which shows the number of years that a copier has aged, together with the value of that copier. So after year 0, the copier was worth $12,000. After 1 year, it depreciated to $10,750, and so on. So what we're going to do is we are going to find the equation of the regression line that relates the year t and the value v. And we're going to write that as a function of the number of years. So we're going to write the value v as a function of the t years. So the first thing that we are going to do is that we need to actually enter that data into our lists. So to access your list of data, you're going to press the Stat button. Your edit is already highlighted, so you're going to press enter to go into here. Now, I have already gone ahead and entered my data just to save time, but what you would do is you would enter the years into L1, hitting enter after each of them. Then you would use the right arrow to toggle over to L2, and then you are going to put all of the values in for L2, pressing enter after each one. So once the years are in L1 and the values are in L2, we are now ready to calculate the equation of the regression line, and at the same time, we will calculate the correlation coefficient R. So to do that, you're going to go back to the Stat button. Then you're going to use the right arrow to toggle over to Calculate. And option number 4 right here, Lin Reg. This is linear regression. So you're going to select option number 4. Now, at this point, just make sure that your X list says L1, your Y list says L2. This means that the X coordinates are going to get pulled from list number 1, the Y coordinates are going to get pulled from list number 2. If they do not say this, then you need to fix this and have X list as L1, Y list as L2. L1 is right there above the 1, L2 is right there above the 2. Freq list you can leave blank, store regeq, leave blank, and then go over to calculate, and then you get this. So this is the equation of the line y equals ax plus b. Instead of y equals mx plus b, it's y equals ax plus b. I don't know why they did this, they just did. So what you would do, this is your a value right here, and this is your b value right here. So what you will do is you will take this equation of the regression line, y equals ax plus b. You will plug negative 1250 in for a and 12,000 in for b. So what this will come up with for your equation of your regression line is you are going to have, oh, hold on, I think it froze. Anyways, you're going to have y hat equals your a value, which is negative 1250, x plus your b value, which was 12,000. And this is the equation of your regression line. Now, if your calculator is like mine and did not show R and R squared on this same menu, then you need to tune into this next step because I'm going to show you how to turn those on. If your calculator showed you R and R squared, you are all set. Your R value will actually be exactly equal to 1. So if your calculator already gave you the value of R, the correlation coefficient for the sample, you are all set. You can turn the video off right now, and I will see you in the next one. Now, if your graphing calculator did not show R like mine did, you're going to turn it on. Now, keep in mind, you only need to do this step once. Once it is turned on, unless you either change the batteries or do a manual memory reset, it will always stay on. So you only need to do this once. So we're going to go into what's called the catalog. So we're going to press second 0 to go into the catalog. And then we are going to go all the way down to the D's, or you can just press this button right here to go to the D's. And we're going to scroll down until we get to Diagnostic On. So we're going to select Diagnostic On. You're going to press Enter. Then you're going to press Enter again. And once it says done, that's it. That's all you need to do. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to recalculate my regression line. So I'm going to press Stat, go over to Calc, select option number 4, LinReg. That says L1, that says L2. Those two are blank. Go down to Calculate. And now you might notice that your R squared and your R are 1 and -1 respectively. So R was actually -1. Sorry about that. R squared, we're unfortunately, just due to time, we're not going to get into what R squared is in this course. What we're going to focus on is R. So this last option here, R, that is the correlation coefficient for this sample, and it is -1. And you might remember from the video lecture that was on correlation and linear regression, if you have an R value of -1, that means that there is a perfect negative linear correlation between year and value. So thank you all very much for watching this, and I will see you in the next how-to video.